Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we are currently working on this Liberty War here. We're trying to carve them essentially in half here, and we've done a decent job of that, I feel like. So we're going to get this done over here. We're chasing down this force, which I believe was led by their Duke. I think that's what's happening there. We just discovered heraldry, which isn't important at all to us. Advanced bow making, however, that's a pretty good one. I would really like to get trebuchet, and that's probably going to be what we're going to focus at. Well, okay then. We did indeed capture him in that battle. Done. Okay, I'm very happy about that. Incredibly happy. Apparently there's this Liberty faction doesn't exist. It'll go away immediately. There we go. Fantastic. So that's actually really, really good. We need to work our way out of debt. Of course, we're going to be getting Castle Baileys quite soon, and Trebuchet is going to be our next focus, followed by probably Men-at-Arms. I think that Knighthood is also quite good. We'll probably work on that fairly soon as well. But Castle Baileys will be done in under a year. We're going to be out of debt very soon here. And what do we got going on? We can extort our subjects right now. So that's actually perfect. I was just going to check that. And we're going to take only 300 gold. Oof. Okay. Only 300 gold there. And that's sad, for sure. But we need to continue working on upgrading castles, I think. No, we got all of them upgrading, it looks like. Yeah, that should be all of them. Okay. Maybe not this one? No, this one as well. Well, we'll just go ahead and get additional economic upgrades going in those castles then. And for the time being, we're going to focus a little bit more on our economy. We've already done our Holy War. We've already done our subjugation war, so the only other wars that are going to be relevant over here is going to be border gore cleanup, like de jure duchy and duchy claims, those sorts of wars. So that's absolutely fine. I mean, I'm not too concerned about getting those done rapidly right now. What I want more than anything is getting our capital counties maxed out here. So that will be fantastic. We'll go ahead and get a hill farms built here. We're making 103.3 gold per month right now, and we aren't all that far into the avaricious tree. So that's pretty good. More constructions finishing up here, and more cash coming in via ransoms. That's great. We're going to put in hunting towers. That was a weird noise. I don't know what that noise was. I have no explanation for it. It was like a beeping sound. Okay. I don't know if like CK bugged or something there, but I've never heard that sound in Crusader Kings before. So we're expecting that most of these are probably already maxed out. Most of our economic structures over here. Ooh, 50 gold. Yes, please. Not all of them are. We can see that this one isn't. We'll go ahead and get that going, I suppose. We'll check all of these out. This one we definitely want to get going as soon as we can. We'll wait for the month tick here, and we'll get massive stone quarries going. We should be on speed 4, so let me boost that up. Excellent. Ooh, a ransom. Yes, please. In fact, we should probably ransom all. I know that we just arrested a lot of these people because they rebelled against us. But I'm doing it anyway. Excellent. So we're going to put in large mines here. And that's a lot of gold. That gold is going to immediately go into upgrades. Everywhere we can. We have so much gold pouring in right now, but we're just going to build anything that we can upgrade. Once again, we're going to get to the position here. Oh, there's Castle Baileys. That's fantastic. So next, we're going to need to go for Trebuchet. And as I was saying, once again, we're going to get to the point here where we never have financial problems until we go to the next era and court amenities jump up in cost again. But pastoral lands will go on in here. And we definitely want to work on economy upgrades first. That would be the best way to do it. This guy died. Okay, I don't know why we were swaying him, but sure. We do need a new spy master, and it'll be this gentleman. Excellent. So at this point, we're just looking for further upgrades. A lot of these locations will be maxed out, but not quite all of them yet. This castle is not in our territory, and you can tell because it's barely upgraded. Fantastic. We do need more quarries over here. And all of this money, of course, will be used to generate more money. That's the point of money. Excellent. Okay, so at this point, we've spent all of our cash for the moment. We should probably think about bringing up our court grandeur again. But I don't think that we want to do that just yet. How long until trebuchets finish up? That's going to be done in 8 years. We may want to hold off seriously going back to war until trebuchets are done, because that will allow us to cruise through wars much, much faster. So that may not be a terrible idea. We can definitely upgrade this training ground once we have a little bit more cash. We can ransom off additional prisoners, and we're going to go ahead and do so. There we go. We can usurp some petty kingdoms. We can transfer this duke over, and that's certainly something that I'm interested in doing. We'll throw the traitor in jail. Perfect. And we're going to continue to work on upgrading our farms and fields. I'm not sure why our monthly income dropped a bit. Court amenities cost is fluctuating. Okay, so that'll be why. I'm not sure why the court amenities cost is fluctuating, but I guess it is. So that's okay. We could grab golden aplomb. Not that that's really going to help us much right now. We don't have a stress level. I don't actually care about raiders in our territory at the moment. We'll upgrade these hunting grounds. But we just need to get every single structure that we can here all the way up to full level 6. That is our current goal. Why are we paused? Let's not be paused. Wonderful. This castle will finish up very shortly. And there it goes. We're going to get these salt wells underway. Rumors of a lost tome, huh? A very good artifact. Armenian architecture. Monthly stewardship lifestyle experience, huh? What do we got equipped in our trinkets right now? Fertility and prestige. We're going to drop the pressed orchid in favor of what we just got. Never mind. Is that a display artifact? I guess so. That's the fine book about books there. Yeah, Armenian architecture. It is a display artifact. Okay. So that's not better than our magnificent law and ordinance. I can tell you that right now. So that's okay. We will proceed on forward. This will be maxed out in a moment. I want to check every economic location in our economic duchy. Okay, so we're going to need one here. Sure, show in the Duke. Serve me well. Okay, what else do we have going on over here? This castle needs some upgrades in the economic duchy, but other than that, it's this castle and... yeah, he came of age. And this over here, because that's the duchy line there. So everything over here is solid. Happy about that. Let's check our economic structures in our military duchy. We are going to need to get some upgrades going, of course. This one requires a military upgrade, smithies. We'll come back to that in a moment. That castle requires some work, but we're not concerned about castles at the moment. I just want to make sure that everything here is good to go. All we need is this livestock pen. And we need this smithy. And then all of our cities and temples will be fully upgraded. So that's excellent. From there, we're just going to get castles. And castles, we get notified when they aren't fully built. So that's good. So one more payment here, and we will upgrade this barracks. There we go. And now we're just watching for the hammers and upgrading castles accordingly. So that's great. We can ransom off this guy as well for another 100 gold, which we will happily do. That should allow us to start construction over here on hill farms. Yep. There we go. Proposing an alliance. We decline. We have no need of your petty alliance. Get out of here. That is not necessary in the slightest. Our capital could use an upgrade, and what we really want, I think, is to upgrade tax assessors in our duchy over here. This is going to be ready to go soon. How long on this construction? 5 months. Okay. We could found a holy order. I'm not going to do that. There is a dangerous faction here, and what is this? Peasant rabble. I don't care. That is not relevant in the slightest. We do need a new chancellor here, and this guy will actually do a pretty good job. We could certainly get an upgrade on farms and fields here. And then our next upgrade needs to be our tax assessors, I think. This will be the most efficient upgrade over this way right now. This will be done in just 10 days, so that's excellent. We could hold court. That is something we could certainly do. We'll get Baku ready to go, and then we'll head over to Ani, and we really need to upgrade our royal armories as well. So that'll be fine. We'll get that going. Otherwise, this all looks good. Devin is not currently constructing, and we're lacking cash for it. Guardmen. That's all military structures there. I'm looking for additional economic structures right now to build. Like this one. Linchets. Nice. Let's go ahead and hold court. So we'll hear the petitioners, and there will be 3 of them, of course. My lady, let me introduce myself. My name is Bogos, and I'm a wealthy merchant from the capital. Oh, I'm also wealthy and from the capital. I couldn't help but notice that in recent times, the realm's finances have not been the healthiest. I don't know what you're talking about. We're making a ton of money. Of course, you've been administering them egregiously. Egregiously? That's a weird word to use. Okay. But perhaps you might find some use for extra gold. I mean, he wants this barony for 250 gold? No, I'm not going to sell him a bit. Wait a second. He's unlanded. It's a barony. He can have it for 250 gold. I'm just going to take it right back. It was this one. So get out of here. That's just a free 250 gold. I feel like they should put a timeout on that. I really, really do. But it's free 250 gold. My lady, begins my vassal Prince Tridat, looking very contrite. The last period has been really tough on my domain. Extra expenses were required on every front, and my coffers are sadly empty. It pains me, but I resolve to appeal to your munificence for help in paying off my debts. I will not forget your generosity in my time of need. 300 gold for a weak hook? No. My vassal, King Shao, approaches me loudly chewing on an apple like he often does. My lady, I have a brilliant idea. How about we host a fair, or perhaps even a festival for the common folk to expose them to one of the different cultures in our beautiful kingdom? Shao explains his idea further until he realizes that he's dangerously close to over-explaining it. It'll cost money, but I'm sure it'll help foster a more positive relationship between our people. 500 gold for 20% cultural acceptance between Armenians and Bengali Bactrians. No. Get out of here. My business here is done. I said no to 3 people. Well, technically I said yes and then immediately revoked it. Fantastic. So we can go ahead and get this upgrade going, I guess. We don't... Oh, we are above our domain limit. We're going to have to grant this one out. We weren't briefly there, but we'll grant this back out. So these 2 castles will not get notifications on, and we do need to make sure that those get upgraded as like the highest priority. So we'll get those going immediately. And that's just because we won't get notifications that there's buildings able to be built. No! Get out of here, you peasants. Okay, so peasants are being peasants, and that's fine. We'll just raise up our men-at-arms, and they are some pretty dead peasants, if I'm honest. Peasants are out of here. Fantastic. We'll disband those troops, and we will go ahead and grab fearful troops at this point. Excellent. Granaries have been constructed, as expected. Sure, show in the count. Our Court Ranger is now level 8, and we definitely need to not grant this out, but instead, we need to upgrade our co-ops here. Or rather, this is coups, not co-ops. Definitely the wrong era. definitely the wrong era for co-ops. We could dance with this guy, I guess. Sure, we got a weak hook on him. Cool. Hunting towers go in. Walled wetlands have been constructed. Wonderful. We're up to 136.2 monthly income now. Low county control in Devin. Really? Let's take a look at that. Sure. We'll go ahead and raise that up. That's completely fine. How are these constructions going? They're about half done. So we do need to not pay gold into those artifacts. We do need to get this pastoral land upgrading here. Apparently I'm developing some hiccups. That's exciting. Hopefully that'll stop soon. I may have to frequently hit the mute button though. Yeah, that's exciting. Or end the episode a little early. That could happen too. Or I could make use of the fancy pause button that I recently discovered. That could maybe happen as well. Those are all options. For now, we'll just see how it proceeds. And we're going to extort our subjects. Absolutely. Why take a little when we can take a lot? Perfect. That's a lot of gold indeed. And we're going to put in a trade port here. We want to continue to work on our development in these regions. Our development is coming up nicely, but it's not actually increasing right now here. Fair enough. Did I just accidentally ally somebody? Well, we're not going to go to war with them. Even if they declare it, we'll just chill. So we're going to put in pastoral lands here. That's completely fine. We completed our county control increase over here. Wonderful. Katis has finished its construction, so we will continue to build military camps. This castle here is another one that we don't personally hold, so we'll have to make sure that that's upgrading as well. We do need to continue upgrading over here, get both of these castles going. Fantastic. We're going to be maxed out here quite soon, and once we finish up our bailiff's office here, this is going to be quite a lot of gold coming in. Like, we're already up to 150. That's slightly insane. Are we on absolute crown authority? Yes, we are. Just wanted to double check that. Cool. Parns can grab some pastoral lands. That'll be fine. We're going to be done with this construction project here fairly soon, actually. Ooh, control level in Hake isn't needed, but that encouraged development isn't bad. But are we maxed out in Hake? 10% of 0 is still 0. 0.01 is what that would get us. We're going to take the cash, actually. We'll invest the cash into Devin, and that will get us pastoral lands. And we'll tear apart this stall. That'll be fine. That'll get us some nice cash as well. Fantastic. So this is going very, very well. We're going to have these constructions complete soon. Everything that can construct is constructing, with the possible exception of this and this. Nope, those are maxed out. Okay, good. Just wanted to double check that. How long on these constructions here? There's still a while left there. Okay. Well, we should be finishing up a number of constructions fairly soon. Yep, there's one. So we definitely want to put in granaries there. That'll take 3 years to build. Cool. I mean, we're doing fine financially at this point. We should probably consider going back to war here pretty soon. And apparently those hiccups have decided to go away. I just had to call them out. I like it. Apiaries have been constructed. We'll show in this prince. He doesn't bring gold, which makes me a little bit sad, but that's okay. Over here in cars, we will absolutely build lynchettes. And there we go. We'll give this guy a few pointers. What else do we have going on over here? Hoops. Sounds good. Okay. At this point, I think we maybe go back to getting ourselves... Oh, wow. Look at this. This entire kingdom is under our rule now. There's this, which is independent. He is at war right now. He is attempting to subjugate this guy. Well, I wish you luck, buddy. We're going to come down to this guy, and we would like to do some de jure claims here. I mean, these are all just single counties, right? Yeah, so we're just going to clean this up a little bit. We're going to do a de jure county claim, and I want to clean up this county here. So that should be fine. All we need here, I think, is going to be men-at-arms, correct? Correct. Okay, sounds good. We can go ahead and grab at any cost, which allows us to sell titles. May as well. Rex Proculus's throne was destroyed. Was that the throne that we're sitting on? No. We're sitting on the turquoise throne. That's right. I just wanted to double check that. Okay, so this guy gets a weak hook on us for 500 gold. Honestly, I'm going to take the prestige instead. That'll be fine. Okay, so we are now ill. It's not necessarily great. Wait, what? Oh, he walked into our force before it was gathered, didn't he? Yeah, that's not actually a problem. We'll just raise up our men-at-arms here, and we'll try again. We didn't lose anything. It's just a fake loss. So that's fine. So we will subjugate this single county here. It's not actually a subjugation. There is an independence faction brewing. Okay. So that is something that we will need to deal with. Grandsons, granddaughters, not ideal. We may have to fight them. If we fought them, it wouldn't necessarily be the end of the world. So we're going to just tear through this siege here. That'll be fine. And there we go. Siege is over, and war is done. We will not white peace, we will enforce demands. There we go. Disband those troops, and, I mean, really, they're only 76%. Okay, so there's a bit of a block of them over here that would rebel. I think that's not the biggest of concerns. We can fight them, and that'll be okay. So we're going to need to put in some farms and fields here. We would need to, over here, put in camp smiths. This castle is not upgrading. Linchette's is the way to go there. And additional upgrades come on in. Fantastic. Okay, so, I mean, we're extraordinarily powerful. He's very close to not actually being interested in this. We should do our due diligence and check through here just to see if any of these guys can be negotiated with. I'd be a little surprised. And of course, a big part of the reason why this is brewing right now is because we just released the Liberty War people. We did that to get some cash, and that's no longer a huge concern. So these guys we would probably not ransom. Okay. We just inherited this war. It's not much of a war, is it? Is it defensive? Yes. Okay. We'll raise up our men-at-arms here, and we'll see about dealing with this. I mean, this shouldn't be a problem at all. Yeah, there we go. And we'll chase down this force if we can. Oh, they're cruising a bit. Okay, we're just going to siege their capital. I'm not going to chase them. We do have this faction brewing. That's going to be only in 3 months. So that is definitely something that we're going to have to deal with. I do want to come in over here, check in on these structures that we don't currently hold. Okay, just checking there. Pastoral lands can come on in. Okay. Oh, we have additional gold. Do we have anywhere else we can spend this? No. Well, yes, Divin. Okay, there we go. The siege will be done allegedly in 4 months. I do want to make sure we have a siege commander here. We do. So I want this siege to be done before these guys send their demand. Hopefully we'll get some solid siege events here, but it's not looking great. Yeah, I mean, these guys are going to rebel. There's no doubt about that. 40 days. Fingers crossed, they can send their ultimatum at any time. I'm hoping they delay it until after this war. But they don't have to. They absolutely do not have to do that. 20 more days. 10. Okay. They sent it on the same day that we finished up that siege. Okay, we will not be threatened. They are demanding independence, and we will deal with them. So how many troops do they actually have? Okay, comparable numbers. Yeah, okay. So this guy's the war leader. Fairly convenient. Okay. Yeah, this is reasonably convenient. We're going to raise up troops here. And we're going to raise up just levy troops. Our men-at-arms are busy, because we've got this other war ongoing. We're going to hop over this way, see if we can fight these guys. And we just dropped in domain limit again. That's a little sad. There we go. That fixed it. Fantastic. But with that, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we are going to deal with these guys. This war is honestly already dealt with. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time. This is going to be annoying. They're going to keep running, aren't they? Okay, we're going to catch them here. Good. There we go. So what do we got going on for our army over here? I just want to check that quick. This is probably sufficient. We want a siege commander here, and then they're just going to run directly over here. They're going to take a bunch of attrition, but that's okay. There we go. See you all next time. Our wife died. What awkward timing. Okay, see you all next time for real this time. I just want to end this war. There we go. Close enough. Okay. We'll call that good. For real this time. See you all next time.